Good morning. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day. It is March 17th. It's Friday, and I have most of my face on, but really what I want to come up here and tell you about is when Irish eyes are smiling, it's always the best day. So I'm going to show you how to quickly put on, we've got Moss right there, Moss, and then we've got Shiny Penny, Lucky Penny. It's one of those ones. I'm sure you got it at home. And then we've got Biscotti right there to finish it off, right? It's going to be super quick. I'm also going to use brown eyeliner, but to get started, I'm going to use the liquid eyeshadow in, I think this is it's Light Beam, I believe. Light Beam, yeah, Light Beam in the liquid eyeshadow. So if you didn't know, I am super Irish and I love being Irish. And today I am going to be finishing off the shepherd's pie. Now I put my own twist on it. This is a liquid eyeshadow, you guys. It serves really great as a base. So I put a little bit on and then I use my cream brush to kind of smooth it out. Anyway, I started it yesterday. So, shepherd's pie is like a beef mixture with some peas and carrots and, seasoning to make it so savory and yummy. And then usually what happens to it is it gets put into like a pan, a glass pan or a 13 by 9 pan, whatever size pan you want. And then usually it's just topped with delicious mashed potatoes, which I make the best mashed potatoes on the planet in the world. Okay, so then I'm going to use my all over brush, and I'm actually going to use my all over brush for both colors. So check it out. When I'm done with the moss, I'm just going to go right down here on my little Kleenex and just kind of clean it off a little bit before I use the Lucky Penny. So I'm going to go ahead with my moss. I love moss. It's Chromafusion, 12 hours. Now remember, when we're doing this, you guys, we're tapping it in first, right? We're just tapping, just getting it in there. And I just like to kind of go on the outer edge here. Okay. And just give a little bit of color right there. All right. So that the light beam is accepting that darker color right there. And it's going to look super pretty. Okay. So I'm just using that. Okay. Oopsie. So anyways, my shepherd's pie. So I don't know, you guys. Maybe I'm not making the meat mixture thick enough or something, but a couple years ago, I went and grabbed, those pie crusts that you can get and you just, make your pie. It's like a pastry crust. Well, anyways, I got some of those and then I baked them first. Right? You know how you can bake them and get them so they're not doughy. So I baked them first and then I added my mixture and then my mashed potatoes on top. Can I tell you something? It was delicious. And it served up well. So I was able to, now I'm kind of cleaning this brush off. I was able to serve it better, right? Okay, so now I'm diving into this one. You guys, I looked at the back. I can't see what it is. I think it's Lucky Penny. For anybody who's watching it, it's either Lucky Penny or Shiny Penny. The back of it is like gone. So it's one of the two. Anyways, I'm getting some of that. Okay. And I'm going to place it, tapping it right here. My saving grace for this and any other eyeshadow look and any other look that you might be thinking, I can't do that. I'm just tapping it on here. Is that new blending brush that they came out with? Because all I'm doing right now is I'm getting all of the product on and where I want it. And then that blending brush, you guys, is going to do the work. Okay? Going to do the work of the blending because the all over brush, the bristles of it, they move product around too much, right? With too much force. The blending brush has the longer bristles and it has more movement. Okay, so here we are. Cute, right? So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take my blending brush first. Let me take a look here. Okay, so I do kind of maybe want biscotti up there. So I'm going to grab my biscotti. That's a matte finish. I'm going to tap it where I want it because I just want it up here. I probably don't even need it. And I like to get some of that light color in these corners. So you see, I'm just applying first. I'm just applying. Okay. All right. So there we go. Now, got it all on there. Now I'm going to just go in circular motion so I can sit here and talk to you. Huh? So then what I do is I get the pie crusts baked. I put the meat mixture in, and then I'm going to put the delicious mashed potatoes on top. And then I'm going to pop it in the oven for about 30 minutes because all of the pieces are cooked, right? But they just need to kind of coagulate together. Is that a word? Of course, I'll have beef gravy on the side in a pan. You know, if you want a little bit more gravy. Let me see this right here. Okay, I think that's good. Right? The other thing, if you're wondering about the best mashed potatoes on the planet, you guys, here it is. Here's the big secret. So get your potatoes, get them peeled, right? Get them peeled. I'm just doing a little cleanup here. And get them boiled, right? So that a knife or a fork can go gently into the potato. Okay, here's where then you dump the water out once they're cooked, right? Here is the secret. Put them back into the hot pan after you've dumped the water out. Put the pan onto the stove again on low, and allow the heat to come up through the bottom of the pan to dry the mash, to dry the potatoes that you've just boiled. Now, I generally, on low, it's got to be on low though. I generally will let the heat, oh, I don't know, maybe a minute or so. And then I'll take my big, silver spoon and I'll turn them. So I'll get in the pan and I'll flip them. So the potatoes that are on the bottom come to the top, and then the ones that are on the top go to the bottom to receive that heat. So what happens is your potatoes start to look like a little floury, right? A little floury. And I used brown, and I'm going to go in here and set my eyeliner real quick. So what'll happen is that heat takes out the water from the potatoes that they've been boiling in. You want to make all of your potatoes look floury. It literally is only going to take you don't want to leave them sit there by themselves. Do not walk away from that pot. No. I did do that once. Never again. You want to make all the potatoes look floury, right? So then that's it. Once the potatoes all look floury, then you take them off the stove, place them. Now remember that pan's going to be pretty hot, so you might need to put it on I have a wooden block that I work with. So that pan's going to be hot. So what you're going to do then is, while the potatoes are hot, you're going to add your butter. And if you really want yummy mashed potatoes, grab some heavy whipping cream or half and half. And if you don't have that, just use your milk. And use your milk and your butter, Irish butter, and salt and pepper. And if you want to be really fancy, kind of put some garlic powder in there or whatever. And then, did I not take out my mascara? and then whip them. First you mash them, and then you whip them, and then that's it. They will be the best mashed potatoes ever. Okay, so here we go. I am done with my Irish eyes. See how pretty that is? Okay, and then I'm going to put on, I'll just do one eye for you guys with the mascara, and then we'll call it a day. I'm wishing you all a happy St. Patrick's Day. You know, today is a day my dad was born in Dublin, Ireland, and I grew up on Irish music, Irish culture. I was an Irish dancer. And you know what? Just my aunt still lives in Galway. She'll pop on these lives with me or comment later because it's like 6 hours ahead of time, right? But you know what? I love being Irish. I know that there's a lot of wonderful, beautiful cultures out there. But you know what? I think that we were all exactly put where we were supposed to, in the right body, in the right culture. And I love being Irish. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the people. I love the camaraderie, the culture, the music, the some of the food. Some of the food. Okay, so that's it for that one eye. Here we are. Cute, right? Got a little bit of allergy going on today. So anyway, I'm gonna use this one. Do you guys remember this one? It reminded me of like gold coins, right? It's called sandstone, but isn't it pretty? So that's what I'm going to be using today. I'm going to finish off my mascara and I'll post my after picture. And I hope you guys have a great day. And when Irish eyes are smiling, it's always the best day. All right. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.